Welcome back to ARC Tutorials. This is Bootstrap 5 full tutorial series for absolute beginners. In today's episode, we are going to learn about Bootstrap Breadcrumb component. Breadcrumbs are a part of a web page which will allow user to easily jump into a particular section by providing them the outer links or the inner links based on which page they are at. Very helpful feature, and almost most of the applications will definitely contain a breadcrumb. Let's get started and learn everything about it in this episode. This is part 32 of the Bootstrap 5 full tutorial playlist. I have planned around 40 plus tutorials on this particular series. Right now we are at number 32. Make sure that you go through all the tutorials that I've covered as part of this series to learn and master Bootstrap 5. I've covered all of these components in detail with a lot of hands-on examples and live coding as well, so it will really help you. If you like my work and tutorials, please do consider buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/arctutorials. Thank you in advance. Alright, so let's learn about Bootstrap breadcrumb component. So breadcrumbs will give an indication of the current page location, right, and which will help us to navigate through any hierarchical links that they may have. It's very easy for users to navigate quickly and jump around through pages through quick links. Important classes that you should remember about this is the navigation area label, which is breadcrumb, and basically you provide a UL or OL list and give a class breadcrumb, and then the class as breadcrumb-item. That's the important classes that you need to remember. That being said, let's get into hands-on and learn more about when we are doing hands-on examples. So I have an empty page that we did as part of the live example grid, the 2-column layout, and I'm going to use a simple card, and then we will use nav area label equal to say breadcrumb, and then this is where we'll use OL and class equal to breadcrumb, and then each li will be a list item and which will have a class name as breadcrumb-item. That's all. So here I'm going to say home, and then inside home let's say category, let's say products, and inside the products let's say you are at a page which says electronics, right? So those are the three links that I want to have as part of my breadcrumb. Let's refresh and you should see the link here, right, which is home/products/electronics. Now you can give them a hyperlink if you would like, and there are different variations. Let's learn that more in the documentation. Again, if you don't want to remember the classes, everything, you can go to the breadcrumb documentation and you can see here how you want to navigate. If you want to give a link to the previous one, you can just add a hyperlink and say current active. It will know that you are at the active page, or else just throw in the links, right? So copy that. I'm going to replace it's the same basically classes breadcrumb-item. The only additional thing here is it's a link, right? And they have added active, which means you are at this current page. So now you see home, library, and data. To make it more readable, I'm going to give padding, right? So now it's much better. Home, library, and data, right? So similarly, if in the one we have, if you want to have products, you will have home/products/data, like similarly like that. Now you can customize it in different ways by giving some of the dividers. Like if you don't want to have slash, you can have, let's say if you don't want this slash here and want to have different divider, you can do that as well, like this breadcrumb divider, right? So let's put that also. Oops. This is an extra. Okay, right. Let's see that. So now you see. So it's a more clear indication that you are inside home, inside products, and like that. So you can customize that. If you want to have something else, you can have that also. You can have slash. By default it is slash, so you don't mention anything, it will come slash. That's about it. That's the breadcrumb functionality that's in Bootstrap, that you can use it in your applications. Um, Pretty much I have covered all the use cases, and these are pretty much the things that you will require when you're working with any practical application. It's a quick tutorial because there is nothing much to customize on this. You know the behavior, you know how to render it. Um, you can always customize the links color, all that. That is basic to any application that you'll work with, but ideally you'll use the breadcrumb and give the links, whichever is the active one, just mark it as class active. That will be done. Alright, so that was a quick tutorial on Bootstrap Breadcrumb implementation. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. If you like my work and tutorials, please consider buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/arttutorials. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you in the next episode.